As a teen, Alice Nabanoba, a 24-year-old girl, was vowed to get into a sexual relationship. Little did she know that this would turn out to be a new chapter that she would live to tell all her life.
The clinic I went to was at home. The guy was a tenant, so he had made a clinic there. And then when I tested, he actually never told me that I was positive. He told me you're negative, never gave me a written slip. Since he was someone at home, I didn't really mind. So months later, he went and told my mother that I was sick and I needed to start medication. He realized I was getting weak. That's what he said, that I was getting weak and I needed to start medication. So my mom came to me and she told me. I thought she was joking at first. And I asked myself, why would my mom be joking about something like that? So I decided to go for a confirmatory test, which confirmed that I was HIV positive.
Her laboratories were not the only shocker. Society was not ready to receive her. She became the disgrace in the community, and to her neighbors, she was a walking corpse. Living in denial was not part of her mission. Peer-to-peer sessions became her only hope. Continuous visits to her health facility at Alive Medical Center in Namwango, Kampala, where she met more young people living with HIV. In 2016, Alice Nabanoba, through a Kenyan friend, got to know about the Y+ beauty pageant, a pageant that brings together young men and women living with HIV, geared towards ending stigma and discrimination of young people living with the virus and living a positive life with pride, organized by the Uganda Network of Young People Living with HIV. Nabanoba won the 50th edition of the pageant that took place on 24th November last year. She says not even words could express how happy she was after being crowned.
I felt very good winning because this pageant was very challenging. Everyone was good. I mean, they had the information, they had everything. And so I thought, oh my God, when I won.
She adds that the crown comes with responsibilities, and the platforms that have enabled her guide and inspire other young people living with HIV, but however condemns individuals with rigid mindset who discriminate young people living with HIV.
Now that I'm Miss Y+, I think I've been able to reach more young people because it went all over social media, TV, and I've been visiting places, schools, and I'm yet to visit more. So young people come to me asking me for help, asking me how I'm doing it, how I'm still looking good and yet living with the virus.
Nabanoba hopes to inspire more people around the country with her crown and encourages other victims to confront HIV with bold steps.
Having this crown as well as the sash, it makes me feel like I have a lot to do. Yeah, besides the being excited, and because that was on the day of the pageant, but then after that, I need to have set goals of how am I going to help the young girls out there, and how am I going to help the person that is going to come in after me. For those that are HIV positive like me, please take your medication. Take your medication every day as prescribed by the doctor. Take at the right time, the right dose, and make sure that you don't succumb to the stigma.
Ruth Awori, the communications officer at the Uganda Network of Young People Living with HIV, says that the Y+ beauty pageant is one of the steps taken by the organization to help young people, especially those living with HIV, overcome stigma and helping them live a positive life with pride.
Currently, this campaign is not restricted to ladies. It has both the Miss and Mr., just that we've had the Miss with us today. Maybe the Mr. will be there next time, but still we focus on the young girls because we know in this situation they are the most at-risk people. As we all know that apparently the ladies are the ones who are more exposed to HIV and the ones who are totally discrimination and stigmatized in their communities. For if it's a girl child, very many people will have to be very judgmental, be like, she got it out of sex, she got it out of what. So when you look at such situations, we bring on these young people, prepare them, give them the information they need to fight, give them opportunities because we empower them. And despite the fact that the crown and the sash don't take away the fact that you're HIV positive. It brings out the confidence in you. You feel you're beautiful. Now, there is something about we ladies, we want to be appreciated in our ways. So giving someone a crown, and we all know that beauty pageants or Miss and Mr. whatever competitions have been associated with beauty. So when you bring out the beauty in a lady, show them that HIV doesn't take away their beauty. There is no discrimination besides all that. It brings out they're empowered to help their fellows. Now, like she's running some programs, she goes visit her friends, sensitize communities in various ways. It's not only about HIV, she can go into sexual and gender-based violence and supporting the young women in the communities.
Nabanoba Vivian Alice, who now works as a counselor, looks up to women who help others live positively with pride and hope to emulate them even after her reign as Miss Y+. Rita Tugmisirize, this is my story.